to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Thursday, June 12th. Almost halfway through June already. Currently it's 71 degrees. High today is going to be 85. It's been so humid it feels pretty warm at 85. 100% chance of rain today. That'll even make it more humid. And winds at 1 mile per hour. So no wind really to speak of. Okay, Logan's awesome snack reviews will be today. Logan said he felt like he could do it, as far as I know. So hopefully we'll be doing that tonight. So check that out. And we got the jokes here for today. I asked my wife to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. What? Being an adult is just walking around wondering what you're forgetting. Not if you make notes. Duh. They're everywhere. Notes everywhere. I don't really want to do the Post-its things because they end up getting stuck everywhere. Let's see. I dreamed about drowning in an ocean made out of orange soda last night. It took me a while to figure out it was just a fantasy. Let's see. My girlfriend said, "You act like a detective too much. I want to split up." "Good idea," I replied. "We can cover more ground that way." That's about it, I believe. It's easier to preach 10 sermons than it is to live one. So I don't know if that's funny or not. Okay, so that's it for the jokes today. Let's see if we can find... They didn't have a joke a day today, so I don't have a thought of the day. What did I see? What? Let's try this. The first one I came to. Let's see what it's like. Play quiz. Okay. Go to it now. What was the last name of Napoleon, the French general and leader? I think a lot of people know this. You know, I think they do. And if you hear it, I think you'll know it for sure. Lafayette, Bonaparte, de Gaulle, Baguette. Okay? It is Bonaparte, not Baguette, as you might think. Yes, Napoleon Bonaparte. Which of these U.S. presidents earned, hi Kitty, the nickname Honest Abe? Abraham Lincoln, Rutherford B. Hayes, Andrew Jackson, George Washington. Well, I mean, it's just kind of, you know, common sense or whatever if they called him Honest Abe and Abraham Lincoln, you know, so that's pretty easy. Yes. Julius Caesar is a figure associated with which ancient civilization? Mongol, Aztec, Roman, Persian. Everybody's probably heard about Julius Caesar too. I saw this thing on, what was it on? I think it was on TikTok. I saw this thing where it showed like a statue of Julius Caesar or some type of picture or something or painting that was made of different, like Genghis Khan and so on and so forth, just, you know, through the history. And they would show them, I guess he used AI or something, obviously. They're using that for a lot of stuff these days. To make them, like, come alive. I mean, and it looked just like the pictures and stuff. that they had in the statues and stuff. It looked just like it. I just thought it was interesting. You know, I don't know what to think about all this AI stuff though. I'm not really jumping into any of that. Not much. I mean, I think I got a few. I had a few from CapCut. You can get a lot of stuff like that from there, but I don't really, you know, do a lot with that or anything. Okay, so it's Roman. Yeah, Roman. Which important female figure of the 20th century was nicknamed Shy Die? And that's almost like the one just a little bit ago, the Abe and Abraham Lincoln. So Jackie Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe, Margaret Thatcher, Princess Diana, Shy Die. I think that's Jackie Kennedy. It's obviously Princess Diana. You could figure it out even if you didn't know, you know. Which of these famous women is considered the founder of modern nursing? Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou, Jane Austen, Florence Nightingale. You know, learned about this this woman in like just history class, stuff in school. I did pay attention. I loved history class. Was it geometry? I think too, and liked, you know, science. Math, I was good at it, but I didn't really care for it. Okay, so it was Florence Nightingale. I'll read a little about her. Florence Nightingale was the founder of the modern profession of nursing and a healthcare pioneer who became famous for leading the first team of British women to nurse in war, the Crimean War of 1854 to 56. Wow. In which U.S. state was President John F. Kennedy born? Ohio, Illinois, Texas, Massachusetts. You know, there's been a lot of documentaries and stuff about their family, and you know, I'm sure it was all mentioned in there as Massachusetts, right? Massachusetts. Which of these Roman rulers had an affair with Cleopatra? Nero, Marcus Aurelius, Mark Antony, Caligula. Have you seen the movies that's been made? One of I think my favorite Cleopatra movie was the one with Elizabeth Taylor. I think, wasn't her husband in it too? Richard Burton, that's his name? I think he was in it too. I could be wrong about that. But Elizabeth Taylor, I think, did the best. And she was so beautiful too. Okay, it was Mark Antony, right? Mark Antony was a relative and supporter of Julius Caesar and served as one of his generals during the conquest of Gaul and the Civil War. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, he joined forces with Marcus Aemilius Lepidus and Octavian, forming a dictatorial triumvirate. Whatever, so that's enough of that. Okay, I got 7 right, none wrong. On Mount Rushmore, which president's face is depicted with a beard? Picture Mount Rushmore. You know. Theodore Roosevelt, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln. That would be Honest Abe. Right. Which of the following was an important philosopher? Napoleon, Mozart, Charles Darwin, Socrates. I know that it was Socrates. Socrates is a founding figure in the history of Western philosophy, revered for his single-minded dedication to truth and virtue, for his great argumentative skills, and for his death, which came to be viewed as martyrdom. Wow. I think they had him made him take poison or something, if I'm not mistaken. Which of these scientists lived in the 20th century? Albert Einstein, Pythagoras, Benjamin Franklin, Isaac Newton. Okay. Okay, I think I know this. And that would be Albert Einstein. Right. Albert Einstein, 14 March 1879 to 18 April 1955, was a German-born theoretical physicist who is widely held as one of the most influential scientists. So yeah, so I got them all right today. I really enjoyed these. Some of them were really easy, but like I always say, it's just for fun, you know, and to learn a few things. And you know, that it's not a competition or anything. Even though I do get challenged every time. I don't know if they do it on every one I'm on, because there's like 4 or 5 of these places that put out trivia. But I usually get someone wants to challenge me every time. But I don't do that. So when you start doing, it seems like when you start doing stuff like that, all of a sudden you'll have a bunch of people wanting to challenge you all of a sudden, you know, and I'm not going to play that all day long. So I like doing it for here, but I don't really want to do you know, challenge. So all right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button right there. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and definitely check out Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews this evening. Bye, everyone, and God bless.